to open up the map for his team. The Lord has been taken very, very low. They're going to jump in. Oh, Lord gets taken down by Izanami. Feather airstrike to the backside. Now Sync and everyone trying to kite back, but Lakeshia is destroying the backside, killing... Malaysia take a clean sweep, or perhaps RSG Singapore can come back in game number 2. Let's get to the land of Dawn.
Let's go, guys. Game 2 here. I hope both teams are feeling good, feeling confident as we go into the second game here. Okay, and as you can see, both teams are quite strong early game. I mean, Granger is a strong marksman in early game. I mean, he has the highest base damage of any other marksman. So let's see if they can play this to their advantage.
Yeah, his clear is definitely one of the fastest fastest clears in the game. Probably only losing to Roger, if I'm not mistaken. So right now, RSG Singapore, with the double support as well, they were able to get the mid lane pressure, instantly go for this. But Zach is, again, already playing very, very aggressively, trying to disturb LY4 in his own jungle, but he is going to be poked away. This is why the 2 support meta, it was meta, right? This is why it's meta, because it will basically deny any of the invades in the early game with the amount of damage that they have, and the amount of utility Matilda brings into the game is just crazy, Arashi.
Actually, Kaiser was able to actually secure the jungle creep from Fossa, which is interesting. But as you can see, RSG Singapore playing a lot more aggressive this time. You can see like they actually have, I guess, more of a clear game plan, and they're trying to execute as best as possible.
Yeah, I guess they learned from the previous match that they really needed to, support their jungler here, and hence the backup was crazy, and like Zakas couldn't even go in earlier.
But yeah, again, like I said, Beatrix is just dominating the lane. I mean, wait a minute, Kaiser, what are you doing? I mean, that was... Why did he stay with 1 HP? I think that was just a little bit too greedy right there from Kaiser as he gets taken down by LY4. And again, RSG Malaysia looking already making moves. Flankers inside, G2 no to Sana. Sana gonna be able to actually survive, but Lakeshia will finish him off with the Defiant Sword. And unfortunately, I don't think anyone can chase this Ling right now because he still has that purple buff. But 1-for-1 trade coming in for the second minute already. Feather airstrike being popped off to zone LY4 away. But yeah, so far it is still a slow game. Everyone's still farming, but RSG Singapore, they are putting on the pace.
My oh my, guys, but it looks like that RSG Malaysia here already trying to set up trip, but oh no, he goes in. And Mirko!
Look at that, Tempest of Blades being used to the backside. Fosa is the next target right there, but Diablo is trying to look for another trade. He flickers in front to Izanami, he gets rooted, but on the other side, Lolios gets a pick. It's a 1-for-1 right now, as Lolios gets a pick, and Diablo as well. Another 1-for-1. And right now, I mean, I think it actually favors RSG Malaysia because they, with this slight lead that they got, again, in the mid game, this Ling will be dangerous, the Beatrix will be dangerous, all over the map. I mean, she has amazing early game, she has amazing late game, and it's just so hard to counter this hero, especially if she gets this lead, and she already got a 1-for-0. Zach is looking for a pick, Sana forces the order to the chaos. Fosa goes in with the circling eagle, no follow-up just yet, way of the dragon being used. Fosa trying to get away, Lakeshia, just one more Defiant Sword is all he needs. He will get the pick, and just like that, another pick goes to RSG Malaysia, pushing on the lead and looking towards the Turtle Eterna.
Oh my god, guys, and after that, now Turtle is already at half health, almost less. And Diablo here, it seems like he's on standby just to go in the right time. But will this be an uncontested Turtle? As I said, Turtle has been secured by RSG Malaysia, and another objective secured by them this match.
Yeah, again, RSG Malaysia has just been very, very dominant here in the, the objective department, alright? Their rotations are very good, especially because Lakeshia is using this Ling. He can just hop around everywhere, especially when he has that purple buff. And the thing is, for RSG Singapore, they have no winning side lanes. The Barrett's counters the Paquito, and the Beatrix just completely hard stomps. Esmeralda right here, Zakas goes in, and it's just an instant burst. Again and again, Sana is the next target though. Oh my god, falling Simon to the backside. Sync looking for a trade, but now LY4 jumps ahead as well. Tempest of Blades being used. LY4 is gonna get taken down. The killing spree already picked up by Lakeshia, as this is just turning into another disaster for RSG Singapore. 7-2, a 2,000 gold lead, as they are gonna get more right here in the mid lane turret. Diablo rotates, but again, it's just too late, and Barrett was able to cut the wave in the top side, Arashi.
it really seems like they have the right idea. It's just like they fail to execute when it actually matters. Because again, the turtle was up and they seems like they were trying to contest it, but like RSG Malaysia was already one step ahead and they already set up traps waiting inside the bush and they actually get picks, and from there they just went on and continued with the aggression.
Yeah, but look at that. Very well played Circling Eagle to get out of that chomp right there. Very well played from RSG Singapore, but they will need a lot more than that to win them this game because it's already a 2,000 gold lead. And remember, RSG Malaysia, they have the power spike in the mid game.
Yeah,
This is Deja Vu and Diablo. Wait a minute. I said no winning lanes, but Diablo's actually winning. Sync now gonna get ganked. Zakas gonna be able to jump in. The ultimate right there as the bombardment does connect, but Sync will still be able to run away from that one. Zakas chooses to disengage, and Lolials gets the pressure on the bottom side. Lakeshia, wow, actually steals away the orange buff all alone. Beautiful play from Lakeshia right there.
I think the issue right now for RSG Singapore is just like they're just reacting for the most part, and RSG Malaysia is the one making all these proactive moves.
Yeah.
They're always the one waiting for the play, setting up traps, rotating beforehand, and they're just winning purely by setup advantage.
Yeah, 100% here. And as you can see, they're super busy in the mid lane. But look at that Ling. I mean, he's going again for that second turtle, guys. Objective after objective. I mean, their plays are so disciplined and well thought out.
Yeah, this is what happens. I mean, right now, literally every single hero from the from RSG Singapore, every single side laner has been countered. The Beatrix and also the Paquito. I mean, the Beatrix and the Barretts to counter that Esmeralda. And look at that, Zakas goes in with the G2, though, flicker to the backside. Gonna be able to catch one. They're looking for more. A double kill picked up for Lolials. Beautiful play coming in from RSG Malaysia. And it's just complete disaster, guys. It is a disaster for RSG Singapore. Sync joins in the team fight. Diablo looking for a re-engage, but again, no damage whatsoever. It's a Barretts you're attacking. And it's already two of your main damage dealers picked away.
Guys, you're right. This is such a disaster for RSG Singapore here. I mean, look at that tower. 2 objectives down. And RSG Malaysia managed to secure 2 turtles. I mean, they're already winning on 7 minutes in. It's super early. And look at that. Damn. Oh, and another
look at that. Lakeshia goes in already. Tempest plays to the backside. Sona still has that. And Diablo goes in. But again, just no damage. And he's going to be taken down. Unstoppable picked up from Lolials. Already super hard for RSG Singapore. Fosa goes in for the Circling Eagle. The follow-up is there. Actually, LY4 will be able to deal a lot of damage. But Lakeshia is still there waiting around. So RSG Singapore with the, I mean, that was just beautiful to watch, all right? RSG Singapore, they got a good engage with the Circling Eagle, but they can't move forward. Why? Lakeshia was zoning all of them with that Finch poise.
Yeah, a crazy play happening over there. I mean, the thing that's difficult here for RSG Singapore is that they're relying so much on their Granger. Meanwhile, RSG Malaysia, I mean, if their Lakeshia goes down, they still have their Lolials to back it up.
Yeah, I mean, RSG, Alexia just got another purple buff as they look towards Sync. Tempest Blade being used. The Fine Sword will come through. But the Circling Eagle onto him. The turret targets him. That's a shutdown picked up by Diablo. He's looking towards the Forza as now Sync is still surviving the backside. He is in a 1v2 right now. RSG Kaiser is the next target. Deadly Sonata will be able to get him off. Zakas is running for the hills as RSG Singapore is fighting back. But Lolials is going to be able to take that tier 2 turret in the top side. Again, trading when RSG Singapore, every time RSG Singapore looks for a proactive play, every time they get a good play, RSG Malaysia just keeps on getting the trade. Wait, the drag to the backside for the airstrike to follow it up. He's going to get bursted down. Lolius is trying to cut away. Fosa and Diablo chasing him down. Knockout strike in the Circling Eagle. Lolius will be taken down. Tempest and Blades to follow it up to look for a re-engage. Diablo gets taken really low, but Sana is there, and Diablo will live another good trade for RSG Singapore as they do not want to be taken down just like that.
Guys, we have to give props to RSG Malaysia here. Like, as you said earlier, that trading was crazy. I mean, they lost that skirmish or team fight in the bottom lane, but meanwhile, that Beatrix, I mean, she just went on for a split push and achieved another objective. Arashi, tell me what's up with the items here.
And Zaka's already going with the brute force breastplate, so again, very fast, very disruptive. As we see, he's very reliant on mobility. He just goes in and out, and just being a complete nuisance. On the other side, Diablo has the same brute force breastplate, and he has a bit more spare lifesteal right now, so he can actually be a bit more survivable. Early on, we saw him try and be like a frontline, a pseudo frontliner for the team, waiting for the Esmeralda to scale up, but now with that item, he might actually live a bit long.
Yeah, but Zakas is in 1v3. He's actually going to get bursted down. A Circling Eagle connects onto Izanami. That Sonata does not gets Zakas down, but again, it's a very good effort from RSG Singapore to zone him away right here, as Sync will be able to get out of that one as well. Right now, RSG Singapore, they are surviving, and that's exactly what they need to do. They need to wait for the late game to get this Esmeralda and the Lunox, and also the Granger will be much better than the Ling in the late game. Because Ling falls off way harder, and especially with the composition, RSG Singapore, they're looking for the late game. But again, RSG Malaysia has a pretty good late game composition as well, so they have to be very, very careful, even if they bring it to the late game, Rashi.
And if they bring it to the late game, it will come down to how well they play the team fights. And credit to RSG Malaysia, actually, because as we saw earlier, every time there's a fight, they just play it really well. If you don't notice earlier, Zakas, even though he done his crowd control and he's like basically done as far as skills go, he usually takes the time to actually walk forward and block skill shots. So
yeah, again, look at that. Already chomped and Tempest of Blades. He's just gonna get taken down instantly. RSG Singapore, they always make this mistake from game number 1, right? But at least they'll get a trade onto Lolials. Yep, it will happen, but Lakeshia is gonna jump in. I think Fosa is just too tanky for that, but with the help of Izanami, he's no longer tanky, but again, they still have their teammates to back him up. But for RSG, all right, Singapore, they need to stop getting caught out. A lot of the times, these little mistakes like getting caught out in the side lanes have been crucial. Zakas goes in with the Wave Dragon, the follow-up is there from Izanami, and that's just a lot of burst damage, but again, Diablo is still able to lifesteal away, to heal back up with the knockout strike. Yeah, RSG Malaysia, they just don't even care about the kills. They're looking for the objectives, Eterna.
Yeah, like I said, they're very, very objective-oriented plays here, and it's paying off, guys. I mean, 11 minutes in, and look at that gold lead. Guys, Lord is up. Do you think... Oh, wait, but Diablo goes
Circle Eagle to the backside. Zakas actually... Wow, the Feather Airstrike actually zones everyone away. What looks to be a good engage from RSG Singapore instantly countered.
Yeah, I mean, just as I was talking about, I was just going to say, like, will they secure this Lord at this stage? Or do you think that RSG Singapore can contest it?
Yeah, right now, RSG, Fosa trying to open up the map for his team. The Lord has been taken very, very low. They're going to jump in. Oh, Lord gets taken down by Izanami. Feather Airstrike to the backside. Now Sync and everyone trying to kite back, but Lakeshia is destroying the backside. Killing spree secured. Lakeshia is the next target. Fosa is going to use that Circling Eagle. Lakeshia gets taken down. That is another kill. And LY4 as well. They are winning this team fight by kiting back. Fosa comes on to Kaiser, but they do not care anymore. They're looking for the objectives. 3-4-1 trade. RSG Singapore are looking strong right now. Feather Airstrike to clear the wave means that there will be no objectives taken by RSG Singapore.
I mean, guys, look at that Lord. Look at that Lord at the top lane. I mean, it's already on its way, but it seems like the Esmeralda on Sync has the ability to kind of chunk it down. Oh, exactly. Look at that HP. And it seems like that Lord was kind of for nothing.
Yeah, the Lord will be for nothing as they got the Lord, but they died. Right now, the Chomp comes in. The Lord will be taken down, but Sana comes in for the follow-up. Now, Sync looking for a kill onto Kaiser. Kaiser is just way too tanky right now. Coming in for the follow-up, Feather Airstrike to zone them away. Give Kaiser some room to breathe, but the Falling Star Moon also connects. Diablo will be able to catch Izanami. And again, RSG Malaysia, they're committing too much to saving their teammates instead of trading. The thing that we mentioned that they've been doing amazing in this game, they're not doing anymore, right? Perhaps they're getting way too comfortable. Usually, when they see an unfavorable fight in the top side, they go for the bottom lane turret, they go for the mid lane turret, but this time, they just committed to saving that hero, and they just got punished for it.
It seems like they're getting a bit slightly impatient because, again, earlier when they're taking the Lord, they usually go for a pick, they let Zakas go for a big engage, and then once they have the man advantage, some kind of advantage, then they'll just force the issue and actually force the Lord.
Whoa, that is super aggressive. Fosa, what are you doing? That is a Circling Eagle into 4 members, no follow-up, and just like that, it's a shutdown picked up. That was a huge mistake as now they are all open. Lakeshia already, look at that, Finch poises aggressively towards RSG Singapore.
Yeah, guys, and you can see the pressure coming up from RSG Malaysia here, instantly trying to punish that Matilda play, that really offside Matilda play, but
yeah, Zakas goes in with the Wave Dragon Flicker combo, and just like that, he'll be taken down, chomped away, shut down, picked up by Lolials. RSG Singapore are in a pickle right now, as the tier 2 turret in the mid side has been taken down. RSG, same mistakes again, stop getting caught out, because if you get caught out, it will play a very huge role right here, especially if Fosa gets it, because he is one of the front lines with that tank Matilda, Arashi.
And I was saying, like, again, like when they fought like 5v5 and you said they were able to fight back and actually get the fight they really want, then they had a chance, you know, they were doing pretty okay. But the moment that they get picked off like that is where ours immediately.
Right here, but actually, RSG Singapore, they are pushing the pace, they are pushing the gas pedal right now as they jump in towards 3 people under the turret. Sing gets taken very low, he's still able to juke away, but that's going to be a kill picked up. Fosa will be taken very low, LY4 trying to run away, the Chomp will connect, he's going to get spat out, 4 members right there to take him down, and it looks like it's just a disaster for RSG Singapore. Everyone getting taken down, everything in the chickens, oh my god, Diablo is the last man standing, waiting there, everything in the kitchen sink. Just thrown at them right now. I said chicken just now, but yeah. My god, RSG Malaysia, they've just been so consistent right now. Even with the proactive plays from Singapore that you said they needed, it was just not enough. RSG Malaysia played it way too clean, and they're looking towards Diablo. He's trying to make the most out of this. He gets kicked away from his own turret, and that is all she wrote. A killing spree picked up. Fossa trying to defend, but it will be the inhibitor turret falling down, and it will be a 1-for-0 trade. Fossa again goes in 1v4. This is a bad mistake. Fossa, what are you doing? Another kill goes to RSG Malaysia, 21-11. And a gold lead already, Arashi.
And this is really bad because now the Lord is up and they are 2 men down. So it's very, in the late game especially, when you cycle the death timers like this and it's not matching at the same time, you get stuck in these situations with the big man disadvantage, and this is what happens.
Yeah, right now, I mean, RSG, they're going to go in again. Lakeshare goes in with the Tempest of Blades to the backside. A wipe out, and again, 2-for-0. A very dominant performance here. A clean sweep for the side of RSG Malaysia. And Lakeshare, Lolials, and everyone.